This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there. It's going to get maybe a yard to the 37.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. To throw is Winston. He gets this one to Johnson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Again, it's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off on a great one, Darrelle Revis. Takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. It's only the 1st quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there because they were driving the football before that interception, and then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. It hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Up the middle they go. It's Brooks. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Winston now to throw on first down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Again, it's Henry. To about the 35, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
A good run there off right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now a give. This is Bo running left. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. On the give, here comes Jackson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Here's Michael Vick. It's Jackson again on the reception. Touchdown, Cowboys! A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Now here's Johnson. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now the Colts moving quickly here in the hurry-up offense. To the air again with Winston. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Winston. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Vick. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Now here's Vick. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It was the linebacker, Shaquille Leonard, who applied the heat. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Vick now. Finding Metcalf on the comeback route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. Here's Vick. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. Touchdown!